I want to show you something. What you have in front of you is the income statement for Snowflake. Snowflake is a cloud computing based data cloud company. And I would say this is a very good business from the point of view of gross profit. So let's have a look. In 2021, gross profit was $349,461 divided by the revenues, $592,049. 59% gross profit margin, 59. Then in 2022, 760,894, which is the gross profit, divided by 1,219,327, 62%. So the gross profit expanded. And then in 2023, 1,348,119 divided by 2,065,659. 65% gross profit margin. Amazing. Amazing gross profit margin. Okay. What is this stock trading for? What's the market cap? The market cap of Snowflake, with a ticker symbol SNOW, is $48 billion. That's 24 times revenues. This company must be amazingly profitable. Oh no, look at this. It's losing money every single year. Lost in 2021, lost $500 million. Then in 2022, lost even more money, almost 700 million. And in 2023, lost even more, almost 800 million on $2 billion of revenues. And yet it has a market cap of 24 times revenues. If we look at Voxtur's gross profit, it went from 34, 33, 38, 42%, 47, 50% profit margin. Not 65%, but 50%. Yeah, Voxtur is also not profitable. What would Voxtur trade for if it had a 24 times revenues? So the revenues here for Q2 are about 30 million for 1 quarter times 4 quarters times 24. 2.9 billion. Yeah? 2.9 billion. How many shares are outstanding? Let's just call it, I don't know. Let's say billion. That's a $3 stock, right? Now, what's different? Well, really, the main difference is that revenue for Snowflake is going up. It's growing significantly. Margins are also expanding, but they are losing more and more money every year. The more they grow, the more they lose. Voxtur is expanding gross profit margins. They're losing less and less, but the revenues right now are not growing. So now you have to ask yourself, what do you think is going to happen when Voxtur revenues are going to start growing? If, of course, you believe they're going to start growing. If you don't believe it, well, you shouldn't own the stock. You should just sell it and move on to something else. But if you studied the Voxtur's products and you believe that they solve a major problem, when the Fed stops acting like complete idiots and start normalizing interest rates and revenues start growing really fast, what do you think is going to happen to the valuation? Do you think it's going to trade at 1x revenues like it is trading right now? Also, that 50% gross profit margin, Gary talked about being in the middle of considering selling some non-core asset that is non-technology. I would say that the margins are going to go up even more when that happens. Because right now, the 50% gross profit margin, it includes the lower margin businesses, and a very high gross profit businesses, right? And then the average between all of them is 50%. So I would not be surprised if after Voxtur sells the non-core business, after more revenue comes from Blue Water, more revenue comes from the technology, when the real estate market starts recovering, when the Fed stops acting like complete morons, I can totally see very, very soon gross profit margin to be 65%, maybe 70%, just like Snowflake. Then, very soon, hopefully within a couple quarters, the company will be profitable. And when revenues grow and gross profit margins are in that kind of category as Snowflake of 65%, things could be very interesting, right? Things could be very interesting. So I suggest when you are bearish on this company, continue being bearish, because you're probably making the right decision. So that's it for this video.